love, so we have a really exciting video today. I have received the entire Makeup Obsession X Rady collection. Oh my goodness, so cute. So we are going to go through, we're going to swatch everything, we're going to talk about it, price points, where you can get it, all that jazz. And then at the end of this video, you're going to get this crazy colorful tutorial where I used both palettes and the highlighter palette. I have been following her for so long. I believe it's Rady. You know, when you just follow someone on Instagram and you like say their name in your head, and then when it's time to actually verbalize it, you're like, is that right? Is that right? I believe it's Rady. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But this collection is so cute. It's got 2 eyeshadow palettes and a highlighter palette. So we're going to go through, we're going to swatch everything, we're going to talk about it, and thank you so much to Makeup Obsession for sending me over this adorable PR package. This was so cute. They were all in here. Obviously I took them out, but this is absolutely adorable and I'm always so thankful. So these guys are going to be available pretty much everywhere. I think that Makeup Obsession is sold. I know this will be in Target on November 4th. My Targets around me do not carry Makeup Obsession as of right now. I'm hoping that one of them will. I will keep an eye out because I would love to see it in store. I would love to try more things. All the things from Makeup Obsession, I have really liked most of what I have tried. All right, so these palettes are going to retail for £10, or if you in the US like I am, they're going to be 15 bucks. So we're just going to go through. Let's go ahead and swatch them. Before we jump into the swatches, please subscribe if you have not already. We upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and more here on my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, please make sure to hit that notification bell so you can hopefully get notified whenever YouTube feels like it to let you know when I upload. All right, so I think we're going to start with the highlighting palette just because I feel like I'm going to be swatching the eyeshadow palettes for so long. There is Sunlight and Moonlight. I'm wearing 3 shades mixed together right now from the Moonlight side. So I have Nocturnal, which this guy arrived broken, but it was really easy to just repress in the pan, so I repressed that guy. And then I have Fairy Lights and Dancing Elves. How cute. So this is what one side looks like. Let's go ahead and swatch this side. They're so pretty. Oh my goodness. And I did go in and I applied them dry, and then I applied a little bit of it wet too, which you'll see in the tutorial if you watch that. But you can really see what they look like on my fingertips, and they are just gorgeous. They look like when I really turn it towards light, you can see how bright there. And again, they, like most highlighters, if you apply them wet, you're going to get even more payoff. I am a weirdo, and most days, not every day, but most days I like a blinding highlight. They're definitely very versatile. Okay, I'm excited to swatch this side because I didn't use any from this side. This side is Sunlight, and this does come with a mirror. Is there a mirror on both sides? No, there's just a mirror on one side, which I just got fingerprints all over. But the eyeshadow palettes have mirrors too. So this is what this side looks like. Let's go ahead and swatch this. That's what those look like. Right here is Sunlight, this is Moonlight. Honestly, I feel like I will mix and match them from both sides. But if I had to choose one, which you don't have to choose one because they do come together, I think that the bottom one right here, the Moonlight, is a little bit more my jam. But they're both beautiful, and I think that these will be, the kind of pinkier ones will be really beautiful as blush toppers for me. All right, so there are 2 palettes. There is Daydream, which I'm gonna let you peek at them really quick, and then I'll go ahead and swatch. Daydream, mostly what I have on my eyes is clearly from this palette. It's very bold, very colorful. Here's what this guy looks like, and then let's take a peek at the other palette. I feel like this palette's going to be really great for me on the daily. There are definitely a bunch of shades in here that I would so wear, and I'm obsessed with every kind of khaki green, army green shade that is out there right now. So I'm really excited to play more with this palette since I mostly used the Daydream palette. And I think that I'll go ahead and swatch Daydream first. Here are the first 4, the top row. I'm not going to go ahead and like name all the shades just because I feel like it takes so long. But I will say the only one that while I was filming this look that I had any issue with was the pigmentation on Dream Chaser, which is the very top purpley one. It may have just been because the pink that I used was so pigmented that it wasn't really giving its true shade. I feel like you really have to pack that one on. But any other shade I used, and I used quite a few, I'm absolutely loving. And it's not bad. It's just that the other shades were so good that the pigmentation on that one, I had to really build it up for this to look purpley at all. And I ended up using another shade as well. But like, look, it swatches really nicely, really pigmented. It's one that you might just want to like really pack on with your fingertip and then blend out with a brush. Look at that pigmentation. For quick little swatches, I'm impressed, guys. Here are the next ones. This silver is unreal. All of the shimmers and like metallics in this palette, I am super impressed with. Okay, so those are the first 2 rows. We're gonna do these bottom 2 rows. This second to the bottom row, it has a lot of blues, and then we've got a lot of oranges and yellows. I'm really excited to try Happy Tears. She said it was one of her absolute favorite shades. I think it's beautiful. It's kind of more of like a really sparkly blue topper. It's gorgeous. I know I'm covered in highlighter and shadow. Sorry, guys. So I don't feel like it's really going to be that pigmented on its own. You can see on my fingertip, like the way that it's going to look. I feel like if you put on a blue shadow and then tap this guy on, it would be gorgeous. Look at these, girl, she's killing it. Okay, now we're gonna do the last row. Ooh, this mustardy shade. My fingertip is stained blue, so let's hope that I can swatch it. Okay, I kind of swatched a little crazy. I swatched those 4 over here, but I wanted you to be able to see all the swatches of one palette at once. And look at how beautiful and vibrant that is. I feel like for such an affordable palette, super impressed. And I mean, my eyeballs are so bright. I can't get over how bright they are. So that is the Daydream palette. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So much fun. I love that silver because I feel like that silver, if you dust it over anything else, it's just going to change everything. Same thing with Happy Tears. It's kind of more of like a light blue topper. So I feel like if you dust it over any of the other blue shades or the teal shades or the purple shades or anything, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I am so excited to swatch this palette again. When I saw this one, I knew I was going to be so excited. This one is the Dusk palette. Okay, I feel like those first 4 didn't swatch as nicely as the other palette, but you can see them. I don't know what, I think it's mascara, what I just got on my hand, but you can kind of see them there. I feel like that white shimmer is really beautiful. I really packed it on the inner corner and then I put glitter over it. Those are lighter shades. I feel like this guy out here is more of a topper as well. Grace, I feel like, let me see if I can like, because if you really swatched it and pack it on, but you do kind of have to work into it, it might also be one of those shades that once you work the top layer off, it's going to be more pigmented. Here is the next row. I'm just going to show you as I swatch them on my fingertips too. I feel like they're just lighter shades, so they're not swatching as pigmented, but I used the cut crease canvas and then packed Princess, this guy right here, on my lid, and it was super pigmented and super bright. I was very impressed with it. Goodness, you're so pretty. This whole row is like, maybe it'll be different on your eye, but it's looking gorgeous on the fingertip. But when I swatch it, it just looks so much more sheer and light, which I don't really mind. I can still use shades like this as toppers. Oh, but see how pigmented those are? That's what they look like on my fingertips. And of course, the swatches are not as bright. Really pretty shades though. And again, I used this guy on my lid and it was super pigmented. So I don't know what's happening with the swatches. Ooh, those are some bold shades. Very witchy. Very witchy. I like it. There are the rest of the shades. Those bottom ones are super pigmented. You can see. Very bold. Ooh. Ooh. All right, so there are all of the swatches. You can definitely see the difference. I feel like the Dusk palette is going to be much more wearable, but there are lots of fun pops of color in there. And then the Daydream palette, I keep questioning my Daydream palette, is obviously much more bright. This is a really fun palette. I feel like if you don't have a lot of bright shades in your collection, this would be a great one to pick up for only £10 or $15. I love them both. I can't wait to use them more. If you guys wanted to only see swatches, then you are good to go. But if you want to check out this tutorial, just stay here. I'll get right into it. Hey love, so we are gonna do the tutorial. I'm excited. I already have my base on, my brows on, contour, and blush. I do not have a highlight. I have a glowy blush on. But I'm not sure if I want to do, maybe we'll do the highlight after the eye look because there are some highlights in here that have a little bit of color. We're gonna start with Lily. And we're just gonna pop that into the crease. Ooh, she is bright. Those are nice. Wow. I think I want to take a little bit of this purple. Oh, is she pigmented? I'm gonna try and just focus this out here so it blends into the pink. I don't want it to fall over my face, but I want it to hold its pigment. I'm gonna kind of tap it on and then blend it. I'm gonna tap some of this excess over here too. Oh, it does have some fallout, but I did pack that color on. And I'm just gonna kind of blend it down. And this is not my favorite blender brush. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm gonna switch brushes. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Snow White, which is just this white down here. I'm gonna pop that on the brow bone. I think I want to go ahead and start on the lower lash line because I kind of have more of an idea of what I want to do with that more than I do the lid. I know I'm going to take the orange, okay, which is Storyteller. It's it right here. Try and like pack it. I think we're gonna do Yellow Rose by this guy. I'm just tapping it in that inner corner to really get the pigmentation on there. And just put a little bit of purple mixed with these on the outer corner. I'm not even gonna really clean off the brush. It's gonna make them blend a little better. That purple, the purple's the only one I'm having any issues with. I feel like it's not as pigmented as the rest. Today we're gonna use Halo instead of Illustrate. This one is white to try and make a even brighter base. The Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. Okay, so we're looking a little crazy. Nothing new. I kind of want to switch to the other palette. Guys, don't hate me for using both palettes, but I kind of do, and I kind of want to use Princess on the lid and then go back and use like the silver. Take Princess. I kind of want to put like an orange. Maybe I should put the orange on the outer corner. I'm going to go in with Hitchhiker. I'm just using all the shades that I possibly can. Flip it over and just use this guy. I think I'm gonna spritz my brush. I feel like the purple isn't giving me the pigmentation I want for that deeper outer corner. So I think I'm gonna start with this rosy shade. What is it? Rose Madder? This guy, and put that one on the outer corner. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of that Princess shade, again the pinky one, and just kind of tap it over the orange so that it still has the orange hue but gets a little bit of the shimmer element of this pink one. And I feel like that's gonna make it blend. Yeah, that already made it blend so much better on that eye than this eye. Silver, I'm kind of just dragging the silver up above the other colors. But, ooh, do we want to add a little bit of blue? I feel like maybe if I just pop it down here, it might be too much, but it might be the best. I'm just going to take the tiniest bit and just go slow, just in case it's not right. And then if I like it, I'll just add a bunch more with this shade right here, the blue. I'm dragging it from like here up just to kind of blend those two together. Here we're looking a little crazy, but that's fine. Okay, I don't know what's happening on my eyes, but I have full faith that liner and lashes fix everything. So this is kind of what I wanted, like a color explosion on my face. So I hope that you guys are gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna start with my lower lash line and just use my Ulta Onyx liner and just kind of pop it out here. Sorry, it's so hard for you guys to see what I'm doing, but it's really just the outer corner. I'm gonna start with my Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen in Ultra Black. It's what I use all the time. So I need a dramatic lash. So I think we're gonna use Carleen from Shop Miss A. That's what they look like. Super dramatic, super long. So I think we're gonna pop those on. Ooh. I'm gonna pop those on and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. This is very bright, very, very, very bright. But I wanted to just try like as many shades as I possibly could. So hopefully you enjoy this bright tutorial, but let's keep going. Let's do an inner corner highlight, and a lip. The Angel, it's Angel but with two ends. We're gonna try this guy. Yes. I really messed it up out here when I went to clean up the liner. I do that every time. I need to learn how to like not screw it up, but it just makes that area so pigmented no matter how much I blend it out so that it looks like the wing is even bigger than it is. But we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna, it's fine. It's fine, we're just playing, we're just testing. I'm not the best. Okay, we're gonna use the highlighter palette. I think let's get some highlighter on my face. Maybe I'll feel more complete. Okay, so we're gonna try Fairy Lights to start with, which is this guy right here. So I'm going to apply it dry, and I'm going to try and apply it wet because we know how I roll and what I need in a highlight because I'm crazy. So applying it dry, it's absolutely beautiful. It's a little more subtle. I mean, someone other than me might think that this is actually really bold, but you guys know me. And I just sprayed my brush with the niacinamide spray from Revolution. I'm going to mix a little bit of that in, maybe even a little bit of this purple. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so I'm going to line my lips with the Steve Laurent lip liner in Chic. I know it's all I've been using lately, but it's a really good one. I'm going to use Revolution Chauffeur, my fave, and then I'll find a gloss. And then I think we'll just use Sandy from Buxom. I think I'm going to be a little over the top because I'm already so over the top that why not add some silver glitter. So I'm going to use this new, it looks focused. Okay, we're going to use this new Profusion glitter liner. These guys are $3.99. Maybe we should put some over the silver, just a little bit up in here. Oh yeah, it just kind of intensifies that shimmer. Yes. Ooh, she pretty. I don't know if you can even see the difference, but you'll definitely get a close-up of the look. I think I'm gonna put a little bit on the inner corner too. Okay, I think we're gonna call that good. I think I'm gonna stop poking at it. Hopefully you guys can see. I'll bring you in while this glitter's drying, which hopefully it's not getting all over. But, ooh, that was a lot of color. That's a lot of color. I feel like I used a lot of shades. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this. I hope you guys had fun while I put all of this color on my face because it's not something I do quite that often. I do colorful looks, but never to like this magnitude. If you guys enjoyed this look, please give this video a thumbs up and share it if you could because it does help me out so much. And please subscribe if you have not already. If you are a returning subscriber, please hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and more. All right, I think that's everything. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!